Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, a place where legends have long stood for excellence. Names like Broyles, Holtz, McFadden, Jones, and Johnson. And when they call the Hogs, it is a rite of passage. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Sooners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Arkansas Razorbacks return team will have that offense backed up. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Lane. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. They're trying to get to it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Lane. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass, it's late. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. He'll try to do it himself. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And we're even here in the first. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
The give on 4th down. The Sooners get it past the sticks.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else, but 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up? And intercepted. Got some room to run. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, one that just kills an offense's momentum. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Offense getting set for 1st down. Back to throw, it's late. Deep shot for the end zone. That pass is incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. is looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Adderley. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
These quarterbacks, they just bounce and bounce and bounce and pull the ball down and make plays. Defensively, you just got to keep coming. You can't get tired. You can't get frustrated, really. It's the frustration that gets to you because they keep making plays and keep getting first downs. Got another opportunity coming up. First and goal. Try to hold them to a field goal.
Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Scanning the field, it's Ware. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
At the 45, on his way. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Sooners are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He looks that one in nicely. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Looking to throw it again. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get to it. Makes the grab over the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners! And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air, it's Lay. Using the quick game. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
And these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
He uncorks one deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. On target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Now from inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Dropping back, it's Ware. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Adderley. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Lost, the defense is wide open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. It's good. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. And the Razorbacks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Ware. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off. The defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. Nothing but green ahead. The 10. Touchdown Sooners. And once he got loose, it was all over. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that 1st drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
From the gun, running back on the move.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. The give to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Looking for the 2-point try. On the option. He will be stopped short. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and their bid, the tie, also goes by the boards. They're still down 2. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to throw, it's Ware. Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to the air one more time. He makes the connection. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
I'll tell you, I love this offense going RPO on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down at any point during the game because this quarterback does a really good job of his decision-making. He does a great job reading the defense, seeing the look, counting the box, and he's almost perfect on these decisions to hand the football off on RPOs.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Coming after him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and, man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you're playing a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quick completion on the out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Second down coming up.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To the air, it's Lay, throwing right, and it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Lay. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Really nice job by the defense. The offense has the whole playbook open to him on 3rd and short. They try to slip in the screen. Did not fool the defense at all. Nice stop by the defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Makes the catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The Razorbacks are on the move.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Caught near the sticks. It's Finley. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the Razorbacks will hustle for the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! And that big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Running back goes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And it was a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And then my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
Getting some heat. Fighting off the defender. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. To throw, it's Slay. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anymore.
And the returner will be dragged down. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that ball. Good coverage.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown Sooners! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Dropping back, it's Ware. Feeling some heat. Buys a little time. He's dragged down at the 3-yard line. What a sensational return. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Who can you count in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing in on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hand. This is what you do in the backyard. You never do it in the middle of the game. It's always final drive, clock winding. Got to have a score. Offense down 1 possession. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got the back over the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Huge moment coming here as they try to punch it in and quiet this crazy, raucous crowd. Looking to throw, it's Ware. Got enough space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Hold it.
Just a crushing mistake on the penalty wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's looking to throw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
This is it right here. Game on the line. After that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to find a way to score a touchdown here on 4th and goal.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arkansas, 42.
Bringing it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And, David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute.